Hello guys. Some of you that get transmissions from me get some washers that kind of makes you question what they need to do. So I'm going to try to give you a quick explanation of what I'm sending and what it's for. So see if we can get you fixed up here. Now sometimes you'll get 3 washers from me. They may or may not be even in these little baggies. But there's a thick, a middle, and of course a thin. 3 different thicknesses, and what we do is we try to limit, sorry about the camera here, we try to limit the slop in this first wheel gear. So I've set one of the bolts here holding the tension of the transmission up and over like it would be when the engine's assembled. Making sure, of course, that my shim is pinched in there like it would also be. And then, of course, you can see how much slop there is in this gear. It's pretty sloppy. And the factory had it this way for quite a number of years. And I don't remember the year specifically. I think it was in the late 90s or even into the 2000s that they came out with these shims. So I take the thickest shim first, and I try to see if I can wedge it between this bearing and the shim and the gear. And in this case, that shim's not going in. So let's get the number 6 and try the same thing. And it will go in, but it's tight. Now we don't want it to be bound up and have excess preload on the bearing down here when you're putting it together. So go ahead and take that one back out, and we'll go to the thinnest of the 3. We'll slip it in there to check, make sure, and sure enough it goes in, and it's even got a little bit of play. But now you can see how it's going to limit the play of this gear. You can just barely make out a wiggle now, but it does leave some play, so we're not going to bind that assembly up. So that's the spacer I'm going to go with. I'm going to pull this transmission back out, slip this washer between the bearing and the gear, which is where the factory had it sitting, and I'll be ready to reassemble the case. See you guys next time. Bye bye.